Hello, this is Jon Sermon. I'm a church leader based in the UK, and the churches I serve are at a place called Halesworth, which is Halesworth and Bramfield United Reformed Church. We also have a small chapel in the village of Bramfield where we meet much less frequently, and the other one is called North Lowestoft United Reformed Church. Today, our encouragement reflects what our people are experiencing, that this was the first time yet that we have had gathered worship on the Sunday morning in both our main venues. The Halesworth one for Halesworth and Bramfield, the North Lowestoft one for Lowestoft. And the two happened simultaneously while also going out through technology on Zoom, and people from both congregations joining in that way. It was, for me, a great encouragement, and to see these gentle, careful beginnings of getting back to gathered worship is super for a lot of people. For others, it really is important to stay at home still, and hence the fact that we do Zoom and gathered congregation together is really appropriate. Now, what encouraged me was, as I was preparing and thinking, I was reminded of the incident in John's Gospel in the Bible, chapter 4, during the life of Jesus, when he was passing through a place called Samaria. And there he waited by a well while his disciples went into the village to buy food. And a woman came to him, and he asked her to give him a drink. Well, this led on to a strange encounter between the two of them. I mean, it's strange that it happened at all, because in those days, culturally, men and women didn't speak to each other in public if they were not the same family, didn't know each other. It was just convention. And the Jewish people didn't used to engage with the Samaritan people, and this woman was Samaritan. Jesus, of course, was a Jew. But anyway, in the course of conversation, Jesus revealed that he knew stuff about this woman's life that he could only know supernaturally. And in response to that, she recognized him as a prophet. But then, rather than seeking, well, what does God want to say to me, which should be the obvious thing if you're in conversation with a prophet, she went into theological debate about the right place to worship, whether it's in Jerusalem, on this mountain near Jacob's well, whatever. And as she asked questions about this, Jesus said to her something really significant, that the time is coming when it won't be a particular place that matters. It's what happens inside you. He used the phrase, true worshippers worship God in spirit and in truth. And I was reminded of that, and actually brought it out in the service, that neither the people who came into the building nor the people who came in through their computers, neither of them is right and the other wrong. And reminded of that, we were able to say, it isn't about how you do it, whether you do it on your computer, whether you attend a building. It isn't about the place. It's about your heart. And it really is important to notice it, because some of you are probably people who cannot get out to a church building, even if there is a gathered service happening in your area. And others may not have the understanding or the technical know-how or realize how to engage with Zoom or YouTube or other ways that online worship happens. And whatever your position, to be a true worshipper is to do with what's happening inside, in spirit and in truth, in your heart. Worship God, approach Him, receive from Him, and God bless you.